I almost hit end stream instead of change scene. That would have been really embarrassing. Just saying. Hello to Donks, hello Ducky, hello Soup, hope you're all doing well. The Donks, thank you for the 15 stream streak. I can never get around saying that. Thank you so much for the 15 stream streak. That's really awesome, I really appreciate it. Shall we get into this today? We are... Ooh, she's looking a little crusty, there we go. I'm going to turn myself down a little bit, hang on. Like, turn my gameplay down. That way I feel like, otherwise I feel like I'm shouting over the top of everyone. More importantly, I feel like I'm shouting over the top of myself. How are we all today? How's it going? I'm going to preface this right off the bat by saying we are not streaming for long. Your girl is exhausted. Tiny says hi, she's been sick. Oh no, I'm sorry that Tiny's been sick. That's sad. I hope you're doing okay, Tiny, and I hope you're doing better. Hey, Tiny! I hope you're feeling better soon. Oh no, it sucks when it's sick. Okay, I have an idea. I've got a theoretical game plan in mind. I've got a theoretical game plan in mind. I still feel like I've got my sunglasses on my head, but I clearly don't. We have double defense, and we have Goron and Zora. Let's try and get over. There we go. Let's try and get over to Deku Palace. Oh, roller coaster fun fact right off the bat. Thank you for that. Hang on, bear with me for a second. Oh, that's not it. Okay, we knew that we were going to take a lot of not pain, damage here. So just bear with me. There we go, done. Thank you so much for redeeming a roller coaster fun fact. Alright, let's think of a nice roller coaster fun fact for you. Alrighty. I'll just quickly see what this is. Thank you. Deku Shield for lifting the curse. That's not worth it, to be honest. Hi to Tiny, hope you're okay. Yeah, I hope you're okay too, love. Alright. Yes, a roller coaster fun fact. I'm so sorry, I've been blanking. Alrighty, let's talk about, I don't think I've ever mentioned this, and it's quite a fairly simple, fairly easy fun fact for you. Catherine the Great, Empress of Russia in, the 1800s. Please, I'm hoping that my timeline is right on that, because my history is a little lacking on the subject. Catherine the Great, Empress of Russia, believe it or not, was one of the reasons that we have, one of the biggest reasons we have modern roller coasters. So behind Catherine the Great's castle, empress, castle building, whatever you want to call it. I'm really tired, guys. Yeah, behind her place of residence, there's literally nothing. Wow, okay. There used to be there would be a tall hill, and she enjoyed sledding down the hill in the wintertime with the snow and all of that. And she wanted to replicate the feeling, she wanted to replicate that in the summer when there was no ice. So she used coal miners' trails in her backyard to replicate the feeling. And it paved the way for what we call modern roller coasters. So there you go. Lens of Truth! She stole the throne from her husband and became the first queen in her own right and took Russia to a whole new level. A truly awesome woman. That's right, she really is. We have a lot to thank Catherine the Great for, including roller coasters. Tiny says she feels much better, by the way, but not quite there. Oh, I'm glad she's feeling better. Progressive hookshot can be found around Lake Hylia. We've already got that, believe it or not. I'm going to turn my fan on. Alright, I'm glad to hear Tiny's feeling better. And thank you so much for redeeming your roller coaster fun fact. I hope you have a fun time at your nail appointment. I just read that. Alright, so as I mentioned, this is not going to be a long stream today. My eyes are watering from how tired I am. But I did want to do something at the very least, right? You know what I mean? You want to do something. So I figure we might play a little bit of Zelda, see how we go on that, and then we might play 10 minutes of Animal Crossing, depending on how I feel, just so we can see what the town's up to. And then we might call it a day. We won't even have a break. It's just going to be a very short stream. Nothing new. But let's talk about what we actually need for this randomizer so far. We need the Master Sword, Magic, Master Sword, Magic, and then the Shadow and Light Medallions. That's it. That's it. That's all we need. That's bonkers. That's all. That's all we need. Ooh, we can do Sonata check right now, actually. So while we're here, there's quite a few things that we can do here in the palace. First and foremost, we can do the Piece of Heart check that's over on this side, and we can do the Bean Seller check that's over here as well. So we're going to do those things first and foremost, and then we can do the Sonata of Awakening check, which is guaranteed to give us a song. Then we can also get the Song of Soaring check as well. So we're going to get 2 songs straight away from this. Ooh, I'm seeing a chest. Alrighty. While we're opening this, it's going to be a trap, isn't it? Yes, of course it is. Let's go with our heads or tails. That Gamba is now live. Don't forget to get your channel points in for heads or tails. Goron tuning. We already had one of those, so that's not required, but still kind of fun to have, I guess. Also, we are at 69 traps. Just saying. Just saying. We don't need to buy beans from the bean seller, so that's fine. I think we can get away without beans. Beans. I'm just making sure that this, there we go. Alright, yeah, so the heads or tails is now live. Excellent, that's good to see. Sorry, I just had to check that because I couldn't see it. Alright. Let's continue on and go back to check the other side. It doesn't really matter if we get caught here. In fact, it's going to be quicker, so let's just do that. Alright. Bye. I love the hookshot in this area. The hookshot is a little bit overpowered. I will grant you that, but it is so good. So easy. Unless you miss, which is honestly always a risk with me. Game. Game. No. Talk about missing. Wow. Hang on, one more time. We can do this. I know we can do it. Oh, come on. So, while we are going through this, has anyone checked their Spotify Rapid? Not their Spotify Rapid, all that too, I guess. But they're more specifically their Twitch Wrapped for the year. I saw my Twitch Wrapped just before we started streaming. Damn! We have streamed a lot this year, people, which is awesome. Yeah. Sun Song. Okay, cool. That's quality of life for Ocarina of Time, I guess. Oh, come on. Alright. Sun Song was... Yeah, Sun Song was alright. I'll mark that off in a second. Alright. There big day. I'm a little bit exhausted. No, I'm a little bit very exhausted. I'm quite exhausted, and if I'm being honest, I have been yapping all day. Or at least attempting to yap all day. Believe it or not, despite the fact that, you know, I sit here and talk on a camera all the time, I'm not exactly a social person. I tire very quickly in social situations, and it's not like I intend to. Hey, Requiem's good. That's good. It's not that I intend to tire from social situations quickly. It's more that, you know, after a certain point, you just get so exhausted and you run out of things to say. And, yeah, I've never exactly been a big social person. And as I've gotten older, I've run out of energy to fake it as much. Alright. Have you heard of spoon theory? I have indeed heard of spoon theory. It absolutely makes a lot of sense, honestly. I'm well and truly out of spoons. I raided the cutlery drawer, still out of spoons, I'm afraid. Alright. Boom and boom. Oh, and, well, boom, I guess. There we go. Alright. There we go. But yes, how was everyone else's day? I want to hear about your day. Yap to me for a change. I'm happy to yap. I'm happy to listen. Alright. Perfect. This area all looks a bit empty, which is fine. Looks like nothing of value here, but I want to keep the owl statue, and I want to, this is what we were aiming towards, this is what we were working towards getting here, is seeing what Woodfall is, because we know that Master Sword is in Deku, it is in the Deku tree. So my goal is to try and find the Deku tree. Oh. Alrighty. Well, I have potentially 2 sick children under 4, so I'm just, well, and Tiny wants to say she's got the hiccups. Oh no, you've got the hiccups. The hiccups suck. I hope you're having fun going every few seconds. Like that. I hope you're alright, Tiny. Alright, what is this? Secret shrine. Ugh. There's literally nothing we can do here. Excellent. Alright, out we go. Next place we want to go, we're going to warp out of here and see if we can go straight to Great Bay area. So we haven't been to the Great Bay area, and there's quite a lot to do there. Let's walk back to Clocktown. It's just going to be the quickest. Also, 2 sick children under 4 is rough. That's gonna be rough. I commend you for doing it. Alright. So, I now started to wear a dental split when I go to bed. For anyone who's not aware, a dental split is like a really, really thick night guard that stops me from grinding my teeth in my sleep, or from grinding my teeth in my sleep. There we go. I know I have the hook shot on anywhere function, but that's just swag points right there. Oh shoot! I forgot that the whole area is randomized. Have we found Great Bay yet? No, we haven't. Right, I forgot about that. That puts a little crimp in things. Do we know what Shadow is? Sorry, I'm just trying to think out loud. Okay. checked that yet. That's a good place. Alright, let's go check where Money Ranch is. We know Arcana Canyon is vanilla. We found pretty much every other main-ish area except for Great Bay. So I'm gonna wager it is Romani Ranch. But yeah, I've now had to start wearing a dental splint because I apparently grind my teeth a lot. And the problem is sometimes it happens not necessarily when I'm asleep, but just when I'm like I'm awake and just stressed. It happens. Excellent. So yeah, so I've got to a point where as soon as I get home, I'm like, okay, brush my teeth, pop it in, and leave it until dinner. But when I'm streaming, I can't leave it in because I can't talk with it in. In fact, my fiance loved it to bits. Last time I wore it around him, he spent the entire time going, "Is that what you think?" Yeah, just genuinely mocking me, in a very cute, loving way. But it was also a genuine bunch of, huh? What are you saying? I don't understand you. Because you just genuinely can't speak. But out of habit, I started to put the dental split on when I got home today, and then I went, oh wait, no, crap. See, I was right. Oh no, crap, right. I'm streaming, right, I can't do that. So it feels very weird not having the dental split in right now. Alrighty. Great Bay has quite a few things for us. We have some pots behind the lab there. We have some grass here. We've got a grotto, and we've got cow grotto as well. Excellent. Excellent. Now, the good thing about Great Bay is we already have the New Wave Bossa Nova and the New Wave Bossa Nova and the Zora Mask. So we can go see what Great Bay Temple is, and we know that's not vanilla. So I think that's a great place to go soon. And Heads or Tails is now officially closed. Heads or Tails, please. Congratulations, everyone. It is Heads. Congratulations to whoever won that. I have no idea who it was. Let me know. Alright. Let's go to the pots behind here. I think that's what I do next. Hey, well done, Ducky. That's awesome. Well done. Alright. Let's check the pots behind here, and then we should also... looks like nothing. Excellent. Let's see what we get for the Zora eggs. I'm fairly certain this is a dead check, like a permanent dead check, but let's see at the very least. Red rupee. Okay, yeah, so nothing. Excellent. I think it's time for Cow Grotto. We haven't had a Cow Grotto all stream. Granted, we've only been streaming for 20 minutes, but we haven't had a Cow Grotto all stream. Alright. Once we find the Master Sword, we can... Well, once we get the Master Sword, we can turn into an adult, and we can see where the Shadow and Spirit Medallion is, which is going to put us... which makes it a lot easier for us to do our jobs. Wait, did you say the roller coaster fun fact? I did indeed. The roller coaster fun fact was that the Catherine of Great, Empress of Russia, was actually a driving influence towards modern day roller coasters. In fact, we wouldn't have roller coasters without her. So there you go. That's a trap. Excellent. Thank you for redeeming a roller coaster fun fact, by the way. Fire Temple Hammer Chest gives a small magic jar. Not worth it. There it is. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you for redeeming that. tell the chat what your nails look like when you're all done. I want to know about your nails. Alright. Hey, check spoiler log for an item of my choice. Thank you. Well, we know where Master Sword is. It's in Deku Tree. And we know where... Well, we don't know where magic is, but that's the last one. Let's see what's in Cow Grotto first, and then make our decision based on that. Oh, we're dead. Yeah, we're dead. That's... Oh, we heard a fairy. Okay. Rips in chat. There we go. It's just Christmas nails. Hey, Christmas nails. I've yet to finish mine. I started mine. I've yet to finish mine. There's another trap. You'll have to show us in chat later. What color? Hey, empty bottle locker in a time. Not bad. Oh. That one. This cow grub is looking kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so Woodfall, Great Bay Temple is Woodfall. Okay. Oh no. Hey, Spirit Medallion! Spirit Medallion! Okay, and a Drake Trap, of course. We'll take this. We'll take the Spirit Medallion. Absolutely. That was worth it. Pink and white Christmas. That'll be done by stream. I'll have to show you next stream. That sounds fun. I like that. Yeah, let's go. Alright. Yeah, I was gonna say candy cane would be my guess as well. That's awesome. I was gonna say if you're only just starting getting your nails done, I can guarantee they're not gonna be done by end of stream. This is gonna be a really short one, I'm afraid. I just wanted to stream just so, you know, we still had a stream. But I'm afraid nothing's gonna be happening. Hello! We're here on the block, ready to rock. That's, oh, I like that rhyming. Hello, J Buckcrumbs, welcome in. We are having a low-key sleepy Thursday night. I hope you're having, how are you going? How are you going? A Christmas stereotypical sweater. Oh, that's cute. You want to recommend Movie Meadows? Once again, this isn't, oh, Deku Shield. Oh, we already have one, okay, cool. This isn't Mario Kart, but thank you. The gang's here, nice. Hi, Salva. Hi, Flappy. Hi, Flappy Johns. Welcome in. How are you, Flappy John? Oh, everyone's piling in. How is everyone? How are we all going? Whee! 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 Alright, Soup. You turn around, let me redeem spoiler log for our choice. Do we redeem spoiler log to see where the Deku tree is? Because that we can redeem that by spoiler log, I guess. Or do we check to see where Fierce State is? They're your two options. Yeah, I'll take 10 movies for that. Hey, pictograph box. That's an item. Excellent. Hello, video. Welcome in. Oh, so I'm having a look at... Oh, those are nice nails. That'll be really sweet, Soup. I like the look of those. I like them. Yeah, I'm good. How are you and everyone here? I am so tired. I'm half asleep right now. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm happy to be here. Alright, chat. Do we check for where Deku Tree is or Fierce Deity? They're your two options. Fierce Deity is just for, you know, quality of life and, you know, my own sanity. Deku Tree is because there's actually something to value there. Alright. Why are Goron Link's boobas so huge? Boobas. I like that. I'm using that. Sounds like I'm saying boobas, but you know, whatever. Yeah, I know. He's got them pecs, don't he? Alright. How are you, Video Looted? Oh, hello, items. And we're dead. 68 traps. We're now... Oh my god! Okay. We started on 68 traps. We're now at 79. And we're, what, less than half an hour in. That's so funny. Tired, but at least not dead by fire. Honestly, yeah, valid. Valid. So true. Sorry, but how do you wipe your butt with that? I mean, out of curiosity from a dude who bites his. I couldn't fathom. As someone who does have, I mean, my nails are fairly short, all things considered at the moment. But as someone who has had long nails, I can help answer that actually. A lot of good angling. Oh, we're about to void out here. Nice plates, thank you. Crap, we're back here again. Yeah, so... What the hell was that ricochet? Why did I decide to be a deku for this? Yeah, it's a lot of angling. You sort of subconsciously figure it out after a while. Like, for the first, like, when you first have nails on, you're like, oh, I forgot about this part. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? But then you subconsciously sort of figure it out. It's the side of your finger and your knuckles. It's every woman has a different way of doing it, but that's personally mine. I normally bite too. This is my motivation not to. I manage. Lol. Valid. I'm getting them slightly shorter to make life easier. Valid, honestly. I was gonna say they're gorgeous. They're a little out of my length too, but they're gorgeous. The last time I had super long nails, I ended up really badly injuring myself, and I suddenly didn't have really nice long nails. Or any nails. I lost 2 of my nails doing that. But yes, it's, they can be really nice. Well, I love washing my hands, I feel so clean. Yeah, right? Honestly. No. Alright. Hopefully that's going to stop the beeping. Alright, let's check the shop here. Alright. Chat, am I checking for Fierce Deity or Deku Tree? I forgot. I don't know what I'm checking for. Because I have confidence that we know where magic is, or at least we have an idea. I stopped biting my nails, and now they're hard to cut with nail cutters. See, that's my goal. That's my dream. My nails are paper thin, like they fold in half. So yeah, that's my goal. That's the goal right there. Whee! Okay, hang on, let's think about this. So we've checked Deku Tree, we've checked... Hey! Thank you for the three stream streak, Flappy Johns. I appreciate it. That's awesome. Okay. You're recommending J Buttcrumbs and Flappy Johns. I like it. Okay. So, the dungeons that we haven't checked yet include Snowhead, Inverted Stone Tower Temple, Ganon's Castle. Have we checked Rooftop? Rooftop might be worth checking. Okay, let's go check Rooftop. Did we check Rooftop last time? I feel like I want to try having long nails for the sake of scientific curiosity, but the boys at work will laugh and I can't operate machinery with nails. I'll tell you what, I'll do your nails, I'll do them nice and long, but we'll do them with poly gel and we won't put any base coat on, so like after like half an hour, you can just pop them right off. No damage whatsoever. I do that whenever I want to test new designs, but I don't have any tester nails. I just put on the poly gel, like I don't even use poly gel for my normal nails. But I pop on the poly gel, I don't use base coat, pops straight off when I want it to. It stays for like a day if I don't want to pop it off. But there you go. I'm wide enough, but wasn't recommended. I'm not wide enough to be a track. I don't know. I ate a lot of food today. I feel it. Take that. Okay. I think roof's something that's worth checking. Okay. What have we got? Okay. I'm gonna do something potentially really stupid here. And then we're gonna check the spoiler log at long last, I promise. We are gonna check to see what rooftop here is. I was about to recommend you, but got sidetracked. We are going to check to see what rooftop is, and then we're going to check spoiler log for Deku Tree. Get sidetracked. Tracked. That's funny. I like that. That's my joke. Alright. Dawn of the final day. You know what would be really helpful to me right now? Okay, I've got something that's going to be really helpful to me. We're going to keep the stream going. We're just going to let time flow naturally for like, 2 minutes. I'm just going to quickly go grab something. Don't go anywhere. It'll be like literally 30 seconds. I've just got to go to the other room and pick it up. I'm just going to turn my camera off. I'll be back. Glasses. I don't think I've ever worn my glasses on stream before, but it's going to help me so much in keeping the fan out of my eyes and actually help me read things. That's what I was doing. Anyone want to hang out on Saturday in the 40-degree weather? Oh, don't remind me. Ugh. Yeah. It's going to be so rough. I think I can't decide if I want to... I can't decide if I want to go to the pool. Like, go to... My parents have a pool. I'm very lucky. My parents have a pool. I can't decide if I want to go to my parents' pool and risk being sunburnt to all hell, or if I go to a public pool that's undercover, but I know that's going to be so crowded with children and babies and the screaming and... yeah. It just depends. Do I value my skin or do I value my sanity? There we go. I'm gonna be in the workshop, I'm gonna die. Oh, you poor thing. Stuff this week and the weather. Yeah, I feel that, honestly, right? Oh my god. I'm gonna be doing open homes. Everyone's got so many plans. Wow. My plans are picking up my wedding invitations and maybe distributing them. I'm gonna be in my room making no noise and pretending I don't exist. I Harry Potter myself quite often. I feel that. I don't know whether or not I'm more dismayed at the Harry Potter reference or the fact that I got it. Valid, honestly, valid. This is new, haha. Yeah, I know, the glasses are very new for this. Alright, boom. That was not it. Go to tomorrow's also 33 and I've got to travel out west, which will be even hotter. Valid, honestly. I don't know which out west to which you're referring. I live in an out west. Without doxing myself, I live in an out west. And I can tell you, tomorrow in my out west, it's going to be super hot. It's going to be hotter. I feel that. Go to Raging Waters. If I had the money, I would so go to Raging Waters. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. We're not doing this in 3 minutes. That's a little bit cursed. Okay. I never want to work again, but I feel that. The ghetto side. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. I'm just saying. Welcome to the working class Salvo. I love that. Yeah. I don't want to be part of the working class. I want to be like a trophy wife. I'm kidding. I could not imagine me as a trophy wife. I'd get so bored. You're selling me a heart. Go away. Alright, we've got one more check to do now that it's in final hours. And then we're gonna rewind time. And then we're gonna check spoiler log for Deku Tree. Because I'm getting more and more worried that it's in Snowhead. And that's what I'm worried about. Or Ice Cap. Ricky! Actually, let's go straight there now then. So, those pots there are such a remote check if you don't know about them. I once had Zelda's Lullaby stuck behind that, and the fairy fountains hid the light arrows. It was a rough seed, that one. I can't really do anything about the grass here at the moment. Yeah, see, it doesn't. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do on the weekend. I haven't thought about that yet. I just want to sleep, man. If I could spend my entire weekend asleep, I would do so. I was at my work Christmas lunch today, which I was planning and organising, which is why I'm so tired. Because I was running it all. I was at my work Christmas lunch, and all my colleagues are like, oh, you know, this is what I'm gonna do over Christmas. This is what I'm gonna do over our break. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, I'm falling asleep the moment we go on break, and I'm not waking back up until it's time to drag my ass out of bed for work. That's it. My plan is nap. Maybe swim. Nap. That's it. Hi, Chris. How you doing? How's it going? Alright. Let's check spoiler log for Deku Tree. For anyone who's not aware, about like 5-10 minutes ago, Soup redeemed us checking spoiler log, and I actually haven't done that yet, so I keep pushing it off. But we're gonna finally go check that. Thank you so much. Let's open up the file. Okay. I'm worried that Deku Tree is Ice Cap or Snowhead. Okay. No, that's not it. Sorry, bear with me for a second. I'm just trying to find it. Ah, wait, Deku. No, that's the boss check. Aha! Oh! Oh, duh! Duh! Oh, I'm a dumb girl. I am dumb. Alright, cool. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Now that we've done that and wasted a whole no time, doing well, just a bit sleepy as I just woke up. I feel that. I feel that. I don't know why I'm so exhausted, but whew, she's tired. Okay, so Gerudo Valley. Okay, yes, I remember where we're going. I know where we're going. I'm getting a phone call, but that's fine. I know where I'm going. Okay, so I thought we had checked every single possible dungeon except for Snowhead and Snowhead, Ice Cave, and Gerudo, and Snowhead, Ice Cave, and Ganon's Tower. We forgot one of the major ones that we can check. Wait, Wait. Am I stupid? I might be stupid. Wait a second. Wait a second. I can't age change without sword, can I? Not with the settings. Let me just double check. Okay. Otherwise, we might be doing a little learning time for us. Yeah, we can't actually do that. There's no way to force adult, is there? No. Okay. Bear with me for a second. Alright. We might be doing some learning on the fly here, people. I'm very excited. A little nervous, maybe, but very excited. Let's try this out. Alright. So, Gerudo Training Grounds is Deku Tree. And we know Deku Tree holds the path to time travel, so that must mean the Master Sword. So, what's the problem there, Sal? We have the Gerudo card. It's that you need to be able to be an adult to get into Gerudo Training Ground. We don't have a Kona song either. I'm an idiot. Alrighty. As we're making our way across here, we are going to continue on. Just bear with me for a sec. Alright, we're going to start another heads or tails. I know we just did a heads or tails, but to be fair, you can do them over and over again. And also, I'm too tired to come up with something else original. So don't forget to get in your channel points for heads or tails. You can't let Ducky win every single one tonight. That's the goal. Sorry, Ducky. I need to give someone for them to root against. Alright, let's check GTG. See if we can get into it. There is a way to click in. I'm just not very... I don't remember it, and I'm not good at it. Even when I did remember it, I was terrible. So, let's see. You did it. Oh, that's good. Alright. Let's see. Okay, we're up to our favorite segment of the day. Learning on the fly. Let me see if I can pull this up. I have the Tears of the Kingdom soundtrack still playing from when I first did this. GTG Child Clip It. Oh, it's a ground clip. Okay, hang on. Let's see if we can... Do you guys want to see... Hang on, let me see what I can do here for a sec. Bear with me for a sec, because I'm just gonna... I was gonna say, let me put the learning on stream. Can the donks join? Quick, no one else put in. Thanks, Ducky. Oh, there you go. Well, you still got 3 minutes and 10 seconds, I think. Hang on. Mine's broken. Bear with me for a second. Oh, and Ducky has redeemed fish. That was really loud. I'm so sorry. Alright. Alright, let's go with the fish. And then I'm going to start trying to learn fish. 5-minute timer, please. Fish.
There are no timers set.
No, I mean, start one. Set a 5-minute timer, please. Fish. There we go. Alright, that's fish and that's fish and set. Alright, we're gonna try and learn how to do this on the fly. I am really bad at learning these things on the fly, but we're gonna try. Fish. That didn't mean to rhyme. Okay, fish. Let's go. Dodonks likes to lurk. No doubt Salvo has said Dodonks saying they're more likely to appear. That's true, fish. Dodonks is my #1 lurker, I reckon, fish. Alright, there we go. What am I doing with this? Oh, I can't hess to save my life. Is there a way to do it without hessing? Clip in. Aha, yes. 2-frame window. Excellent. Fish. Sorry, I forgot the fish. Let's restart the timer on that. Fish. Right. 5-minute timer, please.
5 minutes, starting now.
Thanks, fish. Alright, let's try and have a look at this fish. Soup, you made it sound like the donks is here against their will. I don't think I've met them. Lol, fish. Yeah, the donks is my #1 lurker. They like to say hi at the beginning and then bye at the end. Maybe sometimes, and that's it. And they sometimes come around in the break, fish. Alright, okay, let's try this again. That's not even close to it. It's like a really weird setup, and then you gotta like clip down here, and then like you gotta like do a weird little like side hop, and then yeah, no. I'm not getting. It's a 2-frame trick. I'm not gonna be able to get it. I wonder. Okay, wait. Can I? Is this gonna? They are against their will, fish. Alright, hang on. Okay, scrap that fish. I'm not gonna try and push myself to do that 2-frame window. I'm not doing that to myself, fish. Fish. Alright, good night, Tiny. Say good night to Tiny, guys, fish. Good night, Tiny fish. I hope you have a great fishing night, and I hope you feel better soon, young fish. Okay, fish. Come on. There's no way that Master Sword is in here, fish. Okay. Scrap this fish. Okay, what songs do we fishing have, fish? I want to see if I can do something else here, fish. I have Bolero, fish. Why can't you go in like you normally do, fish? Great question. Because we're a child and we're not supposed to access this area via child, fish, there's only, there's no guards outside. The guards outside is how you pay and enter the Rando trading grounds, fish. Because there's no guards outside, we can't pay and enter, which means that the area is traditionally only the entire Rando Fortress is only accessible as an adult. But the Rando training grounds in particular is almost impossible to reach as a child, fish. No. Sorry, I'm trying to think. Bottom of the well. Where was bottom of the well, fish? That was... Okay, fish, we've got this. Let me think. I'm thinking. We're cooking, fish. We are cooking fish. Maybe only slightly roasting fish, but we've got this. I've got an idea. And I want to see if we can pull it off, fish. Alright. We've got the idea, fish. I'm surprised that actually worked, fish! Alright. Let's go up here. Let's go through here, fish. And let's cut through the back here, fish. Thank you so much for redeeming a random Zelda fact, Flabby John's fish. I appreciate it. So last time I talked about the Sage of the Overture of the Sages, and the Triforce appearing in Ocarina of Time, which ended up being a hoax. But it's far from the only hoax or sort of thing. Soup, you timed that perfectly. The 5-minute timer just went off, fish. Alright, we are repeating that, fish. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, fish. So yes, wait, what am I doing, fish? No, I'm so tired, I'm not even doing anything correctly. Alright, fish. So yeah, let's, I mentioned last time the existence of, and the theory of the Tetraforce. So let's talk about that, fish. So, in Ocarina of Time in particular, let's look at the pattern on the Hyrule Shield. You can see that there is the 3 pieces of the Triforce, and there's also a 4th triangle down at the bottom. So this combined with a few other things in the games, fish, means that like a lot of people sort of took that to believe the existence of a 4th piece of the Triforce, fish. The fish is going. Trust me. We're not wasting your points. The fish is on. I just hit repeat on the timer. Fish. You're good. The fish is going, fish. But yeah, so a lot of people theorize of the 4th piece of the Triforce, fish. Primarily because Ocarina of Time has that piece on the bottom, fish. Oh, this is Great Bay. This isn't what I wanted at all, fish. And also because Majora's Mask has a reference for the number 4. There are 4 dungeons, 4 giants, there are 4 songs, 4 different forms that you can take. It's a whole thing, fish. It's a whole fishing thing. Point is, yeah, a lot of people believe that there was meant to be a 4th piece of the Triforce, as well as that in Majora's Mask, Tattle turns around and says, "Please, Goddess of Time, won't you save us, fish?" So, in the pre-existing lore of Ocarina of Time and many of the Zelda games, fish, there are Din, Nehru, and Farore, who are the 3 goddesses who imbued the pieces of the Triforce. So Din imbued it with power, Farore, Nehru imbued it with wisdom, and Farore with courage, fish. However, in Majora's Mask, Tattle calls out to the Goddess of Time, a previously unmentioned goddess in the Zelda lore. At the time, previously unmentioned fish. I would say that fish. So a lot of people, between the reverence for the number 4, the 4th gold triangle on the bottom of the shield, and this reference to this seemingly previously unmentioned goddess, a lot of people believed that there was not 3 pieces of the Triforce, but 4 pieces of the Triforce, and then started the theory of what was known as the Tetraforce. Tetra being 4, of course, fish. So a lot of people believe that Tetra from Wind Waker in itself was actually named to confirm the existence of the Tetraforce. Fish. However, fish. Yes, I'm hearing the fish. Don't you worry. I'm trying to put the fish in. I promise. However, fish, the Tetraforce has never been confirmed to exist, fish. In fact, Nintendo is pretty damn determined to make sure people know that it doesn't exist, fish. But still, people persist, and the theory of the Tetraforce still exists to this day, fish. So there you go, there's your random Zelda fact. I hope you enjoyed that, fish. And trust me, don't worry, I haven't forgotten about the fish. Fish. I want to see if I can... I don't think I can get down there, fish. It was worth a shot, though, fish. Yeah, that's not even close to going down there, fish. That's fine. I'm gonna wager that that's bottom of the well anyway, beneath the well anyway, fish. But there's no real reason other than Triforce and Majora. Do you think it's... sorry, fish. There's no reason other Triforce Imajora. Yeah, I get what you mean, fish. Yeah, so I agree. There's no this is getting into a lot of theology into Stone Tower Temple, and like the Stone Tower and the Stone Tower Temple, to be exact, fish. A lot of people believe that there's our 5-minute timer, but I know I sort of yapped a little bit, so we'll continue on for a few minutes on the fish challenge, fish. Thank you. Oh my god, fish. Yeah, a lot of people, yeah. This is getting into a lot of theology for... Oh, crap. There we go. A lot of theology for the Stone Tower Temple. But it's worth discussing, fish, absolutely. So, a lot of people believe that the people of Termino a long time ago had the opportunity to support their golden goddesses. However, turn their back on them in support of in turn to favour and worship the giants instead. Again, their reverence for the number 4, fish. Now, a lot of people, this belief comes from the fact that the Triforce, believe it or not, prior to what people, despite what people think, does actually exist in Majora's Mask. Just, you know, not in exactly the way you'd expect, right? There we go. Bear with me for a sec. Fish. Yeah, that'll do, fish. Alright. We're gonna hit a quick save state here, just because I'm really prone to screwing this up. Yeah, so not in the way people think. So the Triforce does actually exist in Majora's Mask. However, its only appearance is in the Stone Temple. Or on the Stone Tower, rather than in the temple itself. Although I'm sure it's also I think it's also in the temple. It is on the bottom of the movable blocks in the area. And if you look at the design of those blocks, it is very clear that it's depicting a person with the Triforce on its butt. And it's licking it. Which is kind of disrespectful, fish. Kind of disrespectful to the Triforce, fish. So a lot of people believe that the Terminians rejected the Triforce and the goddesses in favor of the giants, and to prove their dedication, ended up making this tower with all this anti-goddess imagery, and in an act of hubris, tried to make a tower to reach the heavens, to turn around, you know, be part of, I guess why else would you want to join a tower to the gods, right? Make a tower to the gods, but to display your hubris. So the goddesses, unhappy with that, decided to flip the tower upside down, keep their divine weapon there for the day that that the hero would need to flip the tower once more, that being the light arrows. Oh my god, why can I not do this today? There we go. Oh my god. Hang on. Bear with me for a sec. I need to actually lock in and focus on this because I'm not focusing. and they and they punish the Dominions by sending them down back to the ground. And that's a very popular theory for why the stone tower exists and why the goddesses don't appear. It's because a lot of people believe that the Dominions rejected them in favor of the giants, who were previously not exactly gods, but just helpful beings in the area, sort of thing. So yeah, it does. The goddesses do definitely exist, just not in the way that people expect. Okay. I love that I brought up one fact and got 17. Yeah, you really you got your bang for your buck. Keep it going. Oh, absolutely. I think I've screwed myself here. No, not in terms of the facts, but in terms of the movement. I think I've screwed myself here. Yeah, one more try. No, alright, cool, hang on. Let's start this from the beginning, just to make it easier for ourselves. If we can't get this, we can't get this. We come back to Shadow later, that's fine. I'm notoriously bad at this trick. I'm notoriously bad when I can't even get, infinite sword glitch consistently. There we go, perfect. Yeah, so, a lot of people liken the tower, the stone tower to the Tower of Babel in the Bible, or Babel, depending on your pronunciation. I actually don't remember how it's pronounced. It's been a long time since, I was in any kind of Sunday school. Which is a part of the Bible in which the people decide to build a tower to try and reach God. And God, displeased with their hubris, decides to make sure all the people decides to sort of make the people speak different tongues, so they're unable to communicate and finish the tower. A lot of people believe that it's very reminiscent or directly influenced by that. There is also the imagery of a middle finger, of a finger pointing fire to the sky, which is kind of like a giant middle finger to the goddesses. It's all very interesting. Again, it all depends. It's all dependent on your mileage with how well you like to theorize, but it's still fascinating to look at. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed your little theology, your Zelda theology. I always love talking about these theories because a lot of people nowadays don't realize that these theories were once a thing. So it's really good to sort of take that blast from the past and explore them. And oh my god, can I do anything here today, please? Okay, one more shot and then we're just gonna call it here. I'm normally a lot better with this, but clearly not. No, back up. Alright, one more shot, hang on. Alright. Okay. Oh, come on, that should have worked. Alright, one more. I know I keep saying that, but one more. Just let me get this. Alright, if we don't get this, we're just gonna move on. Alright, cool, we're moving on, that's fine. We'll get it next time, that's fine. Alright, in that case, let's, anything here. What was Dodongo's cabin? This doesn't even lead to Dodongo's cabin, so it's no point checking. What is up here though? Let's check what's up here. I would like to see bottom of the well right now. And I know we've seen it before, so it is somewhere. I'd like to see bottom of the well. And I would like to see... DC maybe, I guess? Ugh. If I have to. Alright. Wow, girl, look at your hair. Okay. Believe it or not, those guards can actually catch you and send you back out of the area. So you have to actually be really careful with your angling there. I got me some American loaded chips. Oh my god, food sounds so good right now. Oh, I could do food. Oh, that sounds so good. Have we been? No, we haven't been here yet. New area. Excellent. Excellent. We're dead. Perfect. Alright, we've got a minute and 50 seconds to explore this area. And we're dead. Wait, is this? Ha! Sup, dude? There's nothing we can do for him. We don't have magic to get light to do the check for that, so we're just gonna leave him there. I will say it's kind of depressing that he made it all the way out here to ask for help from the humans, and then this is where he ends up dying. That's really depressing now that I think about it. He made it all this way to ask for help from the humans, and then this is where he ends up. Wow, that's kind of depressing. It's an underrated depressing part of this game. Alright. We don't have magic, so we can't cross this gap with Goron. And we don't have Fierce Stady, so we can't jump the gap. So we're just going to hookshot across. If we end up getting too close to the time, we are just going to reset time. I think we'll end up back here anyway. Like, we end up starting in the same area regardless. So it's not that big of a deal if we do end up resetting time. But it's just, you know, making sure we're maximizing all the time. We maximize and strategize. Oh god, sorry, that was... I keep reminding myself of things that are on my... That's a trap. Excellent. Actually, we collected just... Yeah, there we go. Just so we can say we've collected it. I want to hear, what's everyone's on... What was everyone's... This whole game is depressing. The game devs must be going through something. Yeah, right? Honestly, valid, yes. Honestly, yes. The fact that they made this game in a year purely because Miyamoto wanted to make a DLC expansion for Ocarina of Time, the other people didn't want to do that, and then this entire incredibly depressing Secret Shrine as well. Okay, that's good to know. That's where we'll go then. Made this incredibly depressing thing. Wow. Purely out of the fact that they went, nah, we don't feel like doing a DLC. 10 out of 10. Props to those props to those developers. Yeah, I want to hear, what's everyone's Spotify rap looking like, or Apple Music rap, or YouTube Music rap, or whatever you use. What's your rap looking like? Mine told me I have the age that I'm 66 years old in terms of music age, and that's the most unsurprising thing in my entire rap this year. None of that surprised me in the slightest. I don't think it was possible to surprise me with that. Let's go... We never hit this? Oh, okay, let's quickly hit it then. Nothing. Alrighty, we've got 58 seconds. We got it, don't worry. This this is where we want to go. All right. I've got an idea. I've got a potential idea. I've got an idea. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna see. First and foremost, we're gonna check all the chests here before we do anything stupid. Nothing. Nothing. I will say, yeah, Majora's Mask is probably the most depressing game. I will also put Link's Awakening up there for depressing. Once again, if you've never played Link's Awakening, do it. It's such a good game. It is, I will say, it is horribly depressing. But it is so good. Genuinely, 10 out of 10 game. I love it so much. Alright. Oh, back here. Perfect. And, oh, there we go. Nothing. That's fine. Oh, balls. I always forget that's there. I actually can't see what that is. Come on, dude. Nothing. Is this entire thing gonna be dead? It's kind of looking like it, low-key. Nothing. Thank you. Nothing. Nothing. Perfect. Oh, actually, one more check down. Oh, hello, something. Trap. Powder keg. All right. That doesn't really do much for us because we have the hook shot, so we can get through. We can get to Hermione Ranch / Great Bay anyway. But it's still good to know. We're gonna go down here. So the last thing we're gonna empty bottle from Majora's Mask. That's not bad. We're gonna check down here, and then I've got one last thing that we're gonna try and do. I don't know if this is actually gonna work or not, so we're gonna try it. There we go. Just get him out the way. Heads or tails, please. Alrighty, Vegemites. Someone put 5,000 points into heads or tails. I'm kind of glad they're getting it back. There you go. Wow. Wild. And a trap. Excellent. I think, there we go. We'll just put in 5 for all the traps that we missed. Alright, cool. Then we can come back to that. Let's check here. Oh, I see. It's because I'm leaving the area. That's stupid. There we go. It's not despawning the bombs, but it is despawning the boulders, so it's not actually blowing the boulders up. That's stupid. I never knew that. That's good to know. Excellent. Anything here? Ooh, hello, value. Give me my trap. Yep, there's my trap. Excellent. Alright, let's make our way up. Alright, that's pretty much all of this that I wanted to check. Now we are going to see if we can get hit by a Wall Master. I potentially going to get caught by this guy. Because Warmaster Shuffle is on and he will take us to a random dungeon. This is not the one I wanted. Okay. That's fine. We will come back here. Okay. That's a thing, I guess. I forgot exactly where this left us. Oh, that's the one down there, isn't it? Okay. Alrighty. I don't know why I came here. I have no idea why I came here. Alright. Let's reset time. I know this has been a really short stream, but I think we might call it here for today. I am exhausted, I am tired, I know those are the same words, and same diff, honestly. But I just wanted to jump on and say hello to all of you lovely people. Next time, we will have another stream soonish. If I can't do one on Sunday, then we will have our normal Tuesday stream. But when we do that, we will check in on our Animal Crossing town, I promise. I know I said we might do that today, but your girl needs a nap. Honestly, I just wanted to show off my hair and my eyeliner, so... Fair enough, Sabal. Thanks for streaming it all. No, I'm glad. Thank you so much for joining. I know this has been really a really short stream, but thank you so much for joining. Thank you for the watch streaks as well. That's awesome. Oh no, that's okay. Look after yourself. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's a holiday birdathon over at Chromophagus, so let's go see what that's all about. Don't forget to join in the raid if you're interested. They are playing Ocarina of Time. Get them good eeps and sleep well. Thank you. I will indeed do that. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining tonight. Again, I'm so sorry it was a short stream, but I appreciate everyone for joining and for chatting and for participating. I appreciate you all. It's on fleek. Thank you. And don't forget to, if you're interested in Chromophagus content, don't forget to watch their content, give them a follow, say hi in chat. We're all small streamers trying to do our part, so we appreciate spreading the love around. Thank you so much. Have a lovely night and bye. God, I'm so tired.